market down about 0.2%.
Just prepping. Oh, this looks good. Market Watch live. Man, I really do like the way I'm setting things up lately. Gotta give myself some credit. What's today's day? Today is Wednesday. I'm just live. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alright, we are good to go. Looks good, looks good. Alright, let's keep it here. Hopefully the building power does not shut off today. Alright. Hopefully the building power does not shut off today. Let's go ahead and take a look at what tickers we can stare at. Let me lower the music volume. I'm not sure if it's okay. I think that's good for now. All right. Actually, one more thing to do. Let me see. All right. Just copying this and posting this here. Wow, I really like that editing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. go ahead. This looks good. Stream looks good. Tariffs pulling market momentum. All right. We turning this up. I'm excited. Very excited for today. Definitely we're gonna play a little. We're definitely gonna get in something today because I had a banger trade yesterday, and I want to have another day of having a great day. Where's my phone for starters? Let me start there. All right. Well, where's my poll? Secondary star. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Gonna get that going. I think we should move the computer to my right just a little bit. Let's take away this mic. Let's turn this here. See if I can sort of get a. Let's see if we can move this back a little bit. There we go. I think that should be better. Not really seeing anything crazy back there. Good morning. What up, Eric Sutton? I'm just setting up my morning routine or setting up the table. What's going on? I'm going to try and be consistent every day. We selling BBI before the dip this morning? I'm not in BBA as of right now. I'm waiting for the top. I hope it is the top. And we get in for the retracement. I'm waiting for the retracement. I think it's hot. If it goes up, it goes up. I really don't chase. But there are telltale signs of a potential retracement. The signs are showing. So let's see. Let's see. We shall see. We shall definitely see. All right, let me just set this up. Just got to get this going. All right, let me see. My mouse is still working. Good. Or do you only day trade? I day trade, swing trade, intraday. I do everything. I don't have a specific style. It's just whatever fits the narrative. Right now, SPY. I've mentioned in the before. In over for me to be comfortable swing trading, I need to be comfortable with SPY for the overall broad market. And if the overall broad market is showing signs of a little bit of a bearish momentum, if you can see my stock heat map, this is a telltale signs. So bond yields in terms of the 10-year are going up, which is not good. Those are inflationary tells of a potential bearish market. I'm just being cash heavy just in case, and always got to protect myself. J-Man 86, what up? Good morning, homie. What up, J-Man? I just need to sell these 2 contracts and it can go down. Then it can go down. Make sure you make the right move, Eric. Make sure you make the right move. I just wanna say that. I wonder how. Let's go. All right. I think I'm done setting up. Oh yeah, I gotta put the battery. Freak. I need to put the cable. All right. So the cable goes here because then that's gonna be energy consumption. All right, we got that there. Or actually, I can put the cable here and then that'll extend it. There we go. That should be good. There it is. All right, this is the last pull. All right, I'm gonna put it here. Sorry guys, I'm just setting up this small little office that I got going on right now. All right, push this here. And we are finally good to go. Finally, Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. All right, we got that going. Gonna put my broker up. Gotta put my broker up. Putting up my broker. Let's do 5 minutes. All right, got my broker open. I'll be doing a little bit of scalp day trading today. Potential scalp. And then we're gonna do that live. We're gonna do that live. So let me see if that's ready. All right, we're good. I'm gonna let it go up for 30 minutes, then I'm out of this bitch. I got 350 option contracts on there right now. Holy Eric. Holy Eric. Massive. You're a whale, bro. That is impressive. Congratulations, man. I hope you make a lot of money. I hope you make a lot of money. What are your strategies going into the morning? I know nothing about day trading. I just do swing. So one of the things I love to see are patterns. See where the resistance and support is. Is it choppy? Is it going sideways? Is it creating a rectangle top, descending triangle, ascending triangles? And then you obviously have confluences like RSI showing divergences, and then is your daily EMAs and SMAs showing also a line of support. There's a lot of things I look for, even divergences in the MACD. Your histograms are showing lower lows while your MACD is showing higher highs. Like, these are the things I go through my head, and I process everything thoroughly. So depending on a bunch of factors, and that's how I come to a conclusion whether or not I want to take a trade. There's a lot. I mean, if a trade, like for example, one of the rules I practice, I never trade within the first hour. So I always avoid trading the first hour. I don't give a shit if the stock moves. I am out. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching the ticker. If it's gone within the hour. There was only one time I did that. That was with APLD, but I knew APLD in and out. I knew APLD like it was my child. So these are things you start learning as you become a day trader or a trader. Tickers that you are involved in, you become attached to, you know their movements. But tickers you see out of the blue and you want to try and take an entry, you don't have any idea what you're trading. You just see the chart within that moment, the data in that moment. So you just have to protect yourselves and play within the risk assessment that you're willing to work with. So my risk assessment is I don't trade unless it's within a pattern. Rectangle tops, bottoms, diamonds, bullish rectangles, double bottoms, double top. You know, and then you go into candle formations. I do candles. There's a bunch of fucking tools I use in my repertoire to make a trade. I use harmonics. That's another one. I like using harmonics. Harmonics are more for swings, for swing trading. I only swing when harmonics are confirmed. So that's what I got going on. Can I ask roughly how much you day trade? If you make over X, do you take profit or just roll it into next trade? No, I can't disclose that. But I will say, if you join the Discord, you can see some of my trades I've used in the past. I think that there's one or two images in there, but I started not to disclose them recently. But I will say it's a pretty decent amount. It's not crazy. It's not like fucking a crazy number, but it is a nice little chunk of change. But I always take profits, and I never ever use those profits to roll them into the next trade. I always take profits and I send it to my bank account. I don't ever roll them over for another trade, ever. Ever, 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 ever. Taking profits is one of the... Joining the Discord is free. Learning how to take profits is one of the top 3 skills as a day trader that you have to know. Like, it has to come second nature to take the profits, because everybody thinks it can keep going up. It can keep going up. Okay, then what happens if it keeps going down and it keeps going down, right? So just learn how to take profits. That comes with time. Day trading, that sort of thing comes with time. Why? Why what? What's the question? Because there's a little bit of lag latency on when you're sending me a message and I'm talking on YouTube. Which question to the why? Or what's your question to the why? Oh yeah, let's turn on see market sentiments a little bit bearish. Still hasn't really opened yet. Here BBAI, we're showing signs of resistance again with this box here. Multiple resistance on this box. Why don't you take profits? I take profits. I never said I don't. I always take profits. I never leave very, very, very rare I leave money in the market unless I'm swing trading with confirmed harmonics. But I always take profits. That's without a question. I always take profits. As a day trader, I have to take profits. I 100% have to take profits. If I'm green, I am paper selling. If I'm green, well, not paper hand selling, but there's a certain percentage I have where I just paper hand and I sell. I make my money. I keep it moving. I go on to the next ticker. I don't marry a stock. Only ones that I'm really convicted in. If I'm not, just going to go cry. BBI is going to bounce when it opens. If not, I'm just gonna go cry. Maybe. Well, look at this. Look. So BBAI now is in a rectangle formation. This is what I was talking about. So this is what you do. You take a parallel flat top line. I like to use flat tops. You take it from here. You take it from the top, and then you just draw it. Right? Very, 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 very simple. And then you just saw where is price action. Resisting using resistance support, right? So we just take it from here. Let's say here, do you have multiple touches here? I see 1 touch, 2 touch. All right, so I'm gonna move it up a little bit more. All right, I see 2 touches here. I see 3 touch and 4 touch. Okay, so I know that this level here is a support bounce. Okay, because we've seen it 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 times. Okay, so then I'm gonna look at my resistance line. Sometimes your resistance line is one of the hardest because you see wicks. But one of the most important things are wicks and bodies. So whichever one actually adds confluence, whichever one has multiple touches of. So I personally like to see this right here. I see body candles respecting this resistance lines, and I see wicks trying to break out of this potential resistance lines. Resistance, you can't have the perfect drawing. You know, when you go on Google and you see show me an ascending wedge or a descending triangle, and it's like the perfect fucking angles. That's not true. In the market, you can adjust a little bit your patterns, but that comes with time. It's never going to be picture perfect, ever. If don't say maybe. Listen, man, I learned not to fucking marry a stock. All right, I just don't marry stocks no more. I don't do that. Back in the day, I used to marry stocks, and then I would cry when it goes down. But then I'd be happy when it goes up, and it's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? You know. Again, I'm not an investor. I'm in and out. I'm in and out. All right, let's see what's happening with the overall broad market. APLD 939. Wolf. Wolf. Yes. Wolf coming back down. We got the 236 where we're going to see why. Because look at to your left. We noticed that there was a huge candles coming down off this bounce. We tried to break it. We broke down. And we came back up and we broke above it. So we know the 236 is a very, very key support level on this ticker. So we're coming. Hopefully we come again and retest the 236 and we bounce off it. If we don't, we'll find out. If not, who gives a shit? We keep it moving. I'm getting grandkids with BBAI right now. Don't get pregnant, man. Do not get pregnant. BBAI, let's see. Let me put the overall. God, I'm gonna put in the quadrants here. Let's do BBAI on the top left. Let's do SPY, bottom left. Let's do APLD, top right. Let's do Wolf, bottom right. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, that should be everything unless we have tickers you guys want me to take a look at. The only thing I don't like is when I move them into the quadrants, my patterns, my charts are not saved into the quadrants. I don't know why. That's so annoying. Because I have to draw the box again, and then like certain resistance lines. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I'm getting. Oh, okay. You said that right. Let's see. Guys, if the stream shuts off, I'm sorry. The building power shuts off from time to time. Hopefully it doesn't happen today. But if it does, sorry. I'll try and get back on. Hopefully it doesn't shut off until after 1 p.m. normally when I stop streaming. Sometimes at 12. So let's see what's going on today. All right, market watch. Big Bear, APLD, Wolf Speed, SPY. Wow, SPY is actually making scallops on the 1 minute. That's impressive. That's super impressive. That's very impressive. I like what I see here. We're respecting this 50 SMA. We got the moving averages. I love what I see on the 1 minute. Love it. Hold up. Okay, so the 50, no. So the support now is at the 100. Now that I have it clear, we have the VWAP right below the 100 moving average, which is the red line, which is my 100 moving average, is my red line. Okay, that's pretty good. So let me see what the 5 minute looks like on SPY. Wow, SPY leaving fair value gaps on its trail. We're respecting that 100 SMA, which is my red line. Okay, so this is showing signs of strength today. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me go ahead and draw a SPY on my big boy chart, because that way I can have some trend lines or patterns I can see much easier. How do you feel about Wolf stock? Is it done running? Actually, I was just talking about this. Wow, so SPY pre-market is breaking out of this resistance line we've negated multiple times on the yesterday, and now it's breaking above this resistance line. Very interesting. Let me go ahead and talk about Wolf real quick. So SPY is showing momentum. So look what's happening with your overall broad market. This is one thing you guys have to learn as you trade or invest, is that what is the overall broad market telling you? Macroeconomics, right? SPY is your first place to go. Well, technically it's Trump. See what Trump's tariffs day is or whatever have you. Check the news and then look at SPY, and then look at small cap stocks or whatever tickers you're looking at. So look at SPY. SPY right now is breaking above this key resistance line that we tried to break out yesterday. But now if you look right, pre-market, technically it's called scam hours. This can literally just break down. Right now it's showing a healthy trace up. Now in terms of Wolf, let's go ahead and turn on Wolf. Let me go on with Wolf. Wolf is showing 9% down on the day. As I mentioned before in my video, check the last YouTube upload. 236 is an area of interest where I want to see Wolf to get. I want Wolf to come and touch this Fibonacci zone. So very important. We come back and test this zone. I did state that the retracement was happening, and thus we are here. We were obviously overbought in the RSI zone. Your MACD, your histogram is showing the distance between the MACD and the signal line. So here you see the weakening of this MACD about to curl underneath the center line, crossing the signal line. So that tells you that the momentum of the strength is showing signs of weakening. And if you notice your volume delta up and down, we're literally fighting on the 4 hour. We're literally fighting on the 4, but if you turn it on the daily, you get the overall market sentiment. Obviously, market sentiment hasn't opened yet. The true market hasn't opened yet. We still have 20 minutes or 10 minutes, excuse me. So we're gonna wait and see. This will be adjusted on the daily. We have a lot of time. We have a lot of things to consider. But right now, in terms of what I see, the data in front of me, Wolf is having a nice, healthy retracement after a bullish run. We're coming back down. We're going to see if we can touch a 236, get a reaction out of this. And if we see a bounce off this 236 or a level within above or wick below it, we can bounce off it. That is something that I will be watching. Without a doubt, Wolf is very, very bullish. It has not died in terms of momentum. Okay, the momentum is still bullish. Just because you have a downward trend does not mean the bull run is over. Price likes to bounce off certain levels. We have the 236, 382, 0.5, and then you have the golden pocket. So these are levels we see in terms of trend trading, momentum upside. Okay, for all the scammers that are actually watching, because there's a few of you in there, and they're they like to copy my charts and post them on their fucking fake Twitter accounts. Like the video, subscribe, and join the Discord. You guys know who you are. Looks like a bull flag on Wolf. Yeah, it does on the 1 hour for sure. But I like to draw bull flags on the daily and also on the 1 minute. But for sure, so the bull flag on the 4 hour looks like, yeah, you can argue that for sure. I agree with you. For sure. We have the resistance. You have either this line here, or you can do a descending triangle. You have multiple ways to view this depending on the obvious pattern wicks that it's jumping off of. Some people want to draw it there. Some people, there's so many ways to do it. You have this channel. You can even tighten it up and turn it into a wedge. Really depends on the trader and how they perceive the charts. Really depends. Really depends. But yes, I can argue that that is a bull flag on the 4 hour. Love it. Absolutely love it. Boy, Sean. For sure, man. Like and subscribe. Join the Discord. What else we watching today? Let's see what the market going. All right, I have my broker up. Let's get some trades. At least try and get a trade going. Let me see. APLD break. Ooh, APLD. Okay. APLD loves to double bottoms. APLD loves to double bottoms. Look at this. Double bottom. Let me turn on my demonstration mode. Double bottom. Test breakout. Let's look at prior history. Look at this. It tried to double bottom here. And it broke below. And you see that significant wick here. This is off that descending triangle pattern. You see these catalyst candles? You see these catalyst candles? Other traders are seeing what I'm seeing. They're drawing what I'm drawing. So you're going to have this crazy candles, these reactionary candles, because this trend line was broken. If you don't think other traders are doing what I'm doing, drawing trend lines, this was the support for APLD. You broke this trend line. Look at the significance of sell orders that happened on this trend line. There was a bunch of sell orders beneath this trend line. That's why you have these reactionary candles. And obviously when we break out a trend line, price likes to come back down and retest it and then get a rejection. That's why you get double tops. Most cases. It doesn't always happen, but in most cases we'd like to come back and double top it. How do we know? Well, look to your right. Look at this reactionary candle within the pre-market or aftermarket. We'll see what institutions see. There's a trend line here that I drew. And look at that candle. Again, we came back, we tested, rejected. We came back, we tested, and rejected. We came back, we tested, we broke out. We back tested and rejected. This is just not imaginary. Things are seeing, other traders and institutions are seeing what I'm seeing. You draw trend lines. Pattern recognition is key when you're trading. It is part of a fundamental indicator that you need to use in your repertoire. Use it in your tools, on your toolkit. It is a must. Some people use SMAs, but the main thing, the big guys are all drawing trend lines. Trend lines. Where the hell did that freaking where did this come from? Freak. Oh, there it is. I think I drew it. Oh, okay, I cloned it. But yes, look at this. Look at this trend line here. Look at this. Look at this candle here after this huge, massive sell-off on the opening bell. This was like on the 7th. Look at this candle here. We bounced off this trend line and we sent it soaring. Key. If you're using just certain, some traders use candles, moving averages, but believe me, they're using patterns as well. Asymmetrical triangles, symmetrical triangles, broadening triangles, rectangle tops, diamond bottoms, diamond tops, rounded bottoms, rounding tops. These things are a thing. Bullish rectangles, these things are a thing. They exist without question. All right, let's take a look at the market. I'm going on a tangent rant right now. Wow, SPY absolutely going bonkers, and I hate that my chart does not show the boxes on the. I don't want to miss a trade because my my charts are not loading on the quadrants. That's really annoying. So I can't even have the quadrants up unless I draw the patterns or my trend lines on the quadrants. That's super fucking annoying. Okay, that's gonna affect my trades today, and I'm actually a little bit nervous. If no, I can't. I don't want to let go of the quadrants though. It's for you guys. I should put it up on the big chart. Maybe I might do that when I'm trading, but I don't want to leave the quadrant. It's mostly for you guys because you have all four, and it's all four here, and I can just switch it up when you guys recommend tickers. If you guys are if you guys have any tickers you guys want me to chart, let me know. Shoot it over. Shoot it over. Let me know. It looks like the market's looking good thus far. Let me see if we have any crazy news. Any crazy news? I don't see any crazy news, so it looks like it's a subtle warning. A very subtle warning. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. How you guys doing today? How's chat doing? Give me a ticker, guys. You guys are not watching this because you just want to see my beautiful, ugly face. You guys are watching this because you guys are invested. Give me a ticker, guys. What are you guys looking at? Give me one. Doesn't matter. Amazon, Apple, QSI, Wolf, Coors, Grab. What do you got? Bitcoin. I don't. Wow, Bitcoin's at 109,000. All right, let's look at BBAI real quick. BBAI has always been that one ticker where I actually, you just throw money at sometimes and it just either does something good or does something bad. I'll say it that because I don't want to say the other thing. Good morning. Can you chart SMCI? Of course I can chart SMCI. What up, Hector Batista? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Of course I will chart SMCI. Absolutely. SMCI, baby. I'll do a quick chart. Market's about to open in 4 minutes. I'll do a quick analysis on SMCI. 49 bucks. Holy shit. Looks like I've drawn this in the past. There's a fib here, perfect. That's going from top to bottom. Love it. Look at your weekly. Love it. You are showing signs of resistance here. So again, as I stated before, we have boxes. You have resistance lines. Let's go ahead and draw those boxes. Very important. See where key resistance is. So we see a bunch of wicks here above this yellow line here. So, oh shit, we're breaking above. We got a candle breaking above. We still have a weekly candle that's 2 days and 7 hours to close. But this is a good sign. Now, this is a very good sign because it's showing life of a ticker on the weekly. Let's go on the daily. All right. We got to start breaking above this yellow line. As I can see here, we wicked it multiple times here. We try to break out of it multiple times here on the 3-day. We broke out. We came back to retest this line. We fell down. Now we're coming back. We rejected it here on this candle. Now we tested it. We try to break out of it. We rejected. But look, now this is a good sign of life. So SMCI is showing a sign of life. We're showing that we're breaking above this key resistance level, this yellow line. Let's go on the daily. Multiple candles on this rejection line that's sitting on it, but this is a great sign. The next day, if we start closing above this yellow line, you're riding above the 5 SMA daily, 10 and the 20. This is actually a good sign of life. Yeah, no, SMCI is showing signs of life. You're above the RSI center line. You're above the moving average RSI, and I see that we're seeing momentum on the positive DI crossing above the 25 mark, almost closing in on that. This is very, very bullish, at least short term. Very bullish. So SMCI is in a good place right now. Is in a good place. We're breaking above this yellow line. Tomorrow, if we start closing candles above this yellow line, that is a sign of a trend reversal. At least not consolidating sideways, but a trend reversal on the upside. Because that's a psychological anchor where key resistance line has always been a key support and resistance line is now showing an act of support. As an act of support, SMCI is showing life. Very good. J-Man, QBTS, let's go. QBTS, let's go. QBTS. QBTS. Ooh, this is the quantum thing, right? Oh, quantum. All right, high, low, Fibonacci, macro. Do I have a macro Fibonacci here? No, I don't. Wow. So it actually looks like it's actually on a bull flag. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Super bullish. Look at the weekly RSI. Look at the weekly RSI. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? It just switched over. 1 second. Market's about to open, guys. I'll do a quick TA on this. BBAI. Hold on. I will get back to you on that. Give me 1 second. Market's about to open. Hold on. I'm gonna see a BBAI showing a little bit of sign of life. Give me 1 segundo. 1 segundo. 1 segundo. I want to get in a position if I can get one. All right. Let me turn on the 1 minute. I'm sorry. 1 second. I'll get back to you. I swear. I promise. Let me see if I can get a nice little trade on BBAI. Scalp it. Let me see if I can get a nice little scalp trade here. All right. We're above the. All right. See. We're rejecting this key resistance line. Can we break above it? Key level, power hour. I don't trade for an hour, but sometimes with BBAI, I like to trade it. Key resistance here at the opening bell. You see wicks. You see price. Okay, here we go. Wick it, break it, come back and retest it. Boom. Huge volume candle at opening. Huge volume candle at opening. All right, that's a good sign. First hour of the day is always the most volatile, but be careful. That could be a fake out breakout. It all really depends on SPY. Is SPY acting nice today? Is SPY giving us a nice green candle today? Multiple candles on the day. So let's go ahead and turn on BBAI. I don't trade the hour. Look, if you would have seen this, you'd be like, oh my God, it's going up. No, you got to wait. You got to wait. You got to wait for confirmation. You got to wait for confirmation. AK, BBAI. Eric Sultan, nice. Congratulations, man. I hope you make a lot of money. Continue on that positive vibe, man. You are what you manifest, man. If you manifest positive energy, you will get positive output. Let's go. So, key resistance here. Notice how it's rejecting. Rejecting this bottom hand, buying a support. So, let's see. Key resistance at this box. Hey, J-Man, I did not forget about you. Trust me, I did not forget about you. All right, so we have SPY acting nice, thus morning rippers. Hopefully we don't get dippers. Wolf. All right, did we touch at 236? Oh, shit. I got to turn on Wolf. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm also actively trying to trade as well while I'm streaming. So, all right. So, look, we touch at 2-3. Look, oh, my God. So, it's good. So, we touch at 236. We barely touch it. This is a good sign. But is it confirmed yet? We still kind of have to touch it because we still have a bunch of buy orders coming in at 236, 213. All right. Will it sustain? All depends on SPY. Really, all depends on SPY. So as long as SPY acts nice, let's see if we can get the momentum going. Again, I don't touch anything for an hour, but sometimes you get an opportunity to buy the trend. All right. So let's see. Look at that. 236 down. You got to hammer at the impulse. Is it sustainable? First, you got to see volume. Let me see volume here. Volume. Ooh, this actually might be a good trade. I actually might consider a trade. Let me see SPY. God damn it. I had trend lines. I had boxes. I had everything going on. This is why I'm a little bit... All right, let's see. Wolf. SPY has to act nice. All right. I do want to see come back and test this 236. I'm not entering this until we get confirmation. I do like how we were above the SMAs. First hour of the day is always the most dangerous and most volatile because this breakout can mean jack shit. You can actually get fucking bear trapped or bull trapped. Doesn't matter which side you're on. Finally got out of those, expire on the 11th. Eric Sultan, nice, bro. Congratulations, brother. Take profits, man. Not financial advice. Take profits. If you're in the green, you just never know. You see the trend. You see the data, what's in front of you. You have to trade what's in front of you. Don't marry a ticker. Don't marry a stock. What happens if it goes against you? You wouldn't have known that. But unless you have good conviction that the company is going to be a profitable company years to come, go ahead and knock yourself out if you're an investor. You can take the down days. You can eat the down days. Down days don't mean jack shit to you. I personally can't do that. I'm a day trader. Long or short, calls or puts. I am trading the trend. I don't give a fuck where the stock is going. I'm trading the trend, up or down. Don't give two cahoots. All right, I'm just waiting on SPY. J-Man, I did not forget about you, brother. I'm just keeping an eye on SPY right now because I also have to day trade. I haven't day traded. I actually made a trade yesterday. I'm going to see if I can take a position today on any ticker that I see moving. I see BBAI is showing some sign of support being bought up here. Again, resistance line at this box. Key resistance line, continuation. Look at that. We tried to wick out. We came back. We never tried to break test this We never back tested this resistance line. I put in the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, multiple resistance line off this box. We got to break this box. So it looks like we're at least consolidating within this rectangle range right here. This purple line is my rectangle. Maybe I need to make it bigger. Maybe I need to make it bigger so you guys can see it better. But we're in a range right now, so we need to break out of this resistance line, key resistance. Do your thing, bro. No, I won't leave you hanging, brother. I won't leave you hanging. Let's see. SPY still ripping up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the overall broad market. We've got a little bit neutral bullish. Neutral bullish. I like what I see here for the day thus far. Looks like the market's having a good day. Wolf, BBAI, again, key resistance here at this quadrant, 794. Wow, SPY is ripping, so that means Wolf is going to follow up. I'm waiting an hour. These are the moments where you have to wait. I might consider Wolf. Wolf is looking very, very interesting. Wolf is looking very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow, it was 5% down on the day today. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Wolf, act nice today. Act nice today. Act nice today. Come on, Wolfie. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, QBTS. QBTS. Dude, why in the Hahootsies is this not working? Why in the Kahootsie this is not working? All right, let's look at QBTS real quick. Hold on 1 second. 1 segundo. All right, we're seeing some sort of resistance here. On Wolfie, I think we can break out. RSI above the center. Well, it's trying to break above the center. Key resistance at 238. Let's see here. Volume. Let's see here. Volume is looking pretty good. Look at the bullish on the 15 minutes. So bullish momentum is looking good on the 15 minute by 2 million transactions right now. 1 hour, we got a terminal candle here at the 2 minute. Terminal candle here at the 2 minute. It's a sustainable. It's all questionable. We got 2 minute candles right now. Okay. Looking very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me see. Oh my God, I can't believe I have to go use the bathroom. No way. Jesus Christ, I have to go use the bathroom. Worst time right now. Worst freaking time right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Why my body wants to use the bathroom. Oh no. And it's not the... Oh, Lord have mercy. I might have to go use the bathroom real quick, guys. All right, 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. All right, we are back. That was a quick bathroom break. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what is happening today. Let's see what's happening today in the market watch. Market trends. Market watch. Market watch. So it looks like we're printing a bullish, bearish spinning top on Wolf. Not so bad. It's not looking so bad. Not so bad. Is SPY acting nice today is the key question. Is SPY acting nice today is the key question. Let's see. We got to get above VWAP and above the POC. So very important zone for Wolf right now. So the POC is at 230. We got to break above 230. We're above 231. So that's good. Buy orders are coming in. Buy orders are coming in. They're stepping in. Yep, they're coming in. POC orders. Let's see. Wolf is showing signs of life. Can it sustain? Can it sustain itself? Yep. There it is. You're above the POCs. You're above the POC. And we just got to see momentum. There it is. You're above VWAP, POC. That's a psychological anchor for most traders. Some traders like to see that. Will it be sustainable? Really, really questionable. Really, really, really questionable. Chicka, bow wow. Lord have mercy. Let's see. What are you guys looking at? Oh yeah, QBTS. Give me 1 second. I'm actually in a position right now. I love what I see. I'm either short or long. Calls or puts. Let's see. Ooh, cheeky. Wolfy. Cheeky. It's acting cheeky today. It's like trying to break above this POC. What's the overall market? Hey, bullish, very bullish. I see SPY, very, very bullish. Oh wow, Wolf, boom. Okay, so that's a very, very, very interesting candles. Holy shit. All right, is SPY acting nice? Wow, that's very, very interesting. Wow. Very interesting. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Is it sustainable? Boom. Wolf, rejection, 240. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the 15-minute. All right, key resistance here at the 240 mark. Let's go ahead and turn on the 1 hour, the 4 hour. All right, so you do have a hammer at this 236 test. Did we touch it? I didn't like how we not touch it. I like to touch it, but this is so far so good. Hammers are good, but not so much strong because they can come down and make a cradle top or a spinning top formation. All right, so we still have a long way to go. All right, look at that. Now you created a dragonfly doji. Can turn into a gravestone doji. Well, not technically because you opened at this middle band, but you know, you're sort of showing a sign of weakness in terms of the uptrend. So wicks are very important to watch. All right, let's go ahead and turn on QBTS. All right, market looking a little bit neutral. I see a couple red companies right now, a couple red squares happening right now. Ooh, that is a shooting star at the potential impulse on SPY. Oh, so anything can happen within this 1 minute candle. Let's see what happens. Wolf trying to show signs of life. BBAI breaking down again. The resistance. This box is your resistance. See how it tries. It's trying. You can see that on the 1 minute more significantly. It tried. It cannot break out of this resistance box. So it's most likely going to be in a range. All right. This is a more broader rectangle top on the 1 minute. You're going to see a bunch of candles fitting into this box. But right now, look at your key resistance on this box. Look at these multiple candles on this box. Okay, now let's get to QBTS. I'm kind of leaving my boy hanging right now. All right, Wolf, looking like it wants to show us signs of life. God damn it. I'm trying to go into QBTS, but then I see Wolf, and it's like, fuck. Do I want to take a position here? I'm just waiting. Waiting. I am waiting. All right, fine. QBTS. Let's go to QBTS. Let me get this out of the way. All right, looks like we're having a little bit of life here on QBTS. I do have a macro fib here. Let's turn this into the lines because that's my micro. Lines are my micro fib from local top, local low. All right, we're above the 0.5. Great, we have a resistance here. Clear, defined resistance. We broke out, we came back, we tested, rejected on the daily. So we want to break above 1677 key line of resistance here. I'm just looking at this very quickly. Showing a sign of choppiness. I'm seeing choppiness. I'm seeing choppy. Yeah, you can see that's going sideways. So this is now respecting in the range. You can see that here. Look at that trend line. Boom, rejection. And then you see the support level. Boom, support level. So this is now in a rectangle top or rectangle formation, whatever you want to call it. So it's got to break this key resistance line. Is 1685. Actually, let me break it down a little bit more so we can have at least a little bit more accuracy here. So roughly 1682, 1670, roughly around that range, 1680. There you go. Roughly this rectangle top. We try to break out. Look at the wick. We came back down, back tested it, and rejected. So let's see if we're gonna break out of this top. If we do that, your next line of resistance at this golden pocket, 1712. Test it, come back, bounce off it, yada yada yada, bingo bango. So in terms of where QBTS is, you can clearly define a range. It's been for a couple days. It's been what? Potentially 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 4th day. So 4 days it's been in a range. So it's just got to consolidate sideways, see what happens, break out, fake out, or break out, make that actual move. See, now we're going to have a little bit of a little terminal candle. If we do break above it, again, come back and test it and see if that was a legit breakout. So QBTS just in a range right now, needs a little bit more consolidation, probably some news, some catalyst, but so far it's good because look, it's showing higher lows, right? You are showing signs of life. So in terms of where the trend is, it's clearly defined that it's going up, but now the trend has somewhat exhausted. You can see that on the sideways movement, and we're just waiting for some catalyst, some news, or potential just regular volume, just buyers interested in this ticker. So all right, so SPY showing love. BBAI again, rejection off that box, and look at the swing down. I did mention in my video, my last night's video, I uploaded it yesterday. Don't be surprised if BBAI comes back to this 236. What did I say yesterday? 236. You just had a massive 146% swing move for a couple days. You don't think it's time for an exhaustion? You don't think I want to get back in? You don't think other traders and institutions see me? They're like, they don't think like me, be like, oh shit, BBAI just had a massive run up. You don't think I want to buy her back at some low when it reverses? I do want to see BBAI back at lows because I want to jump in. I want to trade. I want to get into BBAI, but I'm not buying BBAI at all-time tops. I'm not buying BBAI at all-time highs. No way, Jose. Bingo bango. You're not getting me. You're not bull trapping me. Not today, sir. Not today. I've been doing this for quite some time and I've lost a lot of money, and thank God I'm in my positive now, because your losses are where you learn the best. Your losses teach you a lot about you, and that's how you become profitable. When you take a lot of L's, you start learning from your L's and you become profitable. So believe me, every day trader on stream, every influencer that actually day trades, that does TA, they have lost a lot of money doing this. A lot of money. I'm telling you, because I've lost a lot of money, but thank goodness I'm in the positive. Thank goodness everything's been working out for me. Thank goodness I have patience. Thank goodness that I'm learning from my mistakes. Thank goodness that I haven't given up. Thank goodness for my tenacity and my grit. Let's go. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Let's go. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you looking at today? Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. APLD 3% on the day. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and fucking. Hey, look at that terminal candle on QBTS. It's actually showing live. Look at that trend line. Look at that. Look at that terminal candle above that trend line. Terminal candles are clear indication that there's a shadow trend line that all traders and institutions see. See if we break out, back test it, and boom, hit that 1712. Let's see if we can actually get a trade on APLD. Let's see if we can get an actual trade on APLD. God damn it, I kind of missed the fucking move up. All right, let's see. Hopefully I still have time to get into APLD. I like APLD because it can swing very, very hard up, or it can potentially fuck you very, very hard down. So let's see. As long as SPY acting nice, market sentiment a little bit neutral. I am seeing a little bit of signs of bearish squares. No fear. No fear. No fear. Okay, so QBTS breaking out right in that 5 SMA. Let's turn on the 1 hour, see the market sentiment as a whole. We could have a huge bullish engulfing candle. We broke out. See if we can come back and test that trend line. Buy support. Buyers stepping in here. Who's going to be the winner of the day? All right, so APLD showing signs of life, breaking out. It's 4% on the day right now. 4% on the day. I really want to get into this trade right now, actually. All right, let's see if we can actually do this. All right, APLD showing signs of, let me just get a market. Oh, okay, that's good. We bounce off this trend line. All right, let's get some going. Let's get something going on APLD. We bounced. I do want to see a continuation run. Let me see my RSI. Boom, right in this SMA. Boom. Come back and test it. All right, my 10-minute, 1 hour rule. Oh my God, it. Dude, SPY is ripping. SPY is absolutely ripping today. Very positive momentums. All right, I do like it. Come back and test it. All right, APLD looking good. APLD looking sassy. Very, very sassy. Very, very sassy. Very good. QBTS showing love. Can new AI focus leases offset APLD's cloud segment? What? Decline. Cloud segment decline. What does that mean? Cloud segment decline. Looks like some news broke out on APLD. Doesn't seem negative at all. So let's see if we can have a continuation run on APLD. APLD is very, very interesting to me. I still like APLD as a ticker. I do very much love APLD as a ticker. Absolutely love it. It's just gotta have life. It's gotta have love. It's gotta have news, catalyst, anything that tweaks the ticker to the upside. So let's see. Hopefully we have a 10% move on APLD today. In good faith. So this is another trendy day. BBAI again coming back down a little bit after huge exhaustions. Move. So as I stated before, it does need a little bit of retracement. So let's see what happens. Ooh, Wolf coming back down. Looks like it wants a double bottom, question mark. Very, very questionable. Very questionable. Come on, APLD, get some news, get some love, get some momentum. What are you guys watching today? What are you guys moving today? What are you guys looking into? What are you guys getting into today? SPY looks like it's scalping. Love coffee mornings. I love coffee so much. Love coffee. Love coffee. What kind of tickers you into, guys? Talk to me. Show me the love. Show me love. APLD. APLD. Wow, 0.65% on SPY today. Very interesting. Wolf, almost coming back down to touch this 236. Wow, BBAI, huge bearish candle. Bearish candle, what I said before. 236 is your eye. 236 is your eye. Watch BBAI, had a massive run. Had a massive run. Don't sleep on this ticker. All right, it had a massive run. Looks like the trend retracement is showing truth. Showing truth. It rejected this line. It rejected the line. Okay, so we knew that was gonna happen. I stated in my video, multiple rejections off this top trend line. So just something to consider. Okay, boys, something to consider. Something to consider. Come on. Wow, APLD. All right, so let's go ahead and chart BBAI on the big boy chart. Let's go ahead and chart BBAI at the big boy chart. Okay, so I have this rectangle formation here. So if we're gonna come back and test it, it's gonna be 736 for the first test, for the first break, or at least a support level. So, you know, we just gotta hold it through. We gotta hold it through. Okay, we gotta hold it through. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. We gotta hold it through. Let me see BBAI. BBAI. Okay, here we go. BBAI about to come and test this trend line here. It's at 736. 736. Interesting. Come on. Touch it. Wow, that's a huge sell-off. Holy macro. Huge sell-off. Holy moly. Holy moly. Very bearish. Very bearish. Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. All right. Is this actually, yeah, or is it slanted, or is it just me? I think it's just me. It's showing SPY acting not so nice today. Somewhat nice. Come on, APLD. Show some life. Show us a life. APLD can be a great ticker if it actually does wonderful things for us. Other tech. Okay. All right, Wolf. What's happening with Wolf? 227. SPY. Somewhat having a little bit of a struggle here. BBAI. Holy, here we go. Whoa. Boom. Tested. Touched it. Wicked. Do we have enough buyers stepping in at this trend line? Wow. Look at that. Holy moly. Look at that touch. Holy cow. Wow. Whoa. It's got a... Whoa. That's... Whoa. Wow. So technically buyers are stepping in at this trend line. But does it outweigh the sell order? Whoa. Jesus. Wow, this is on the 1 hour. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen a bar this long in a while. Holy shit. Holy shit. So we're seeing buyers on the 1 hour coming in. So, holy shit. So look at that trend line respect. Look at how this trend line acted as a line of support. So you see what I mean? These are invisible lines that other institutions and traders are seeing as well. So something to consider. Okay. Wow. Holy moly. Holy cow. That is impressive. All right. So that support bounce on the 1 minute, very interesting. You can always wick below it. But if we break out, we have buyers coming in. We're gonna come back and retest that breakout. I mean that trend line. Most of the time, candles like to come back and retest it, and then that's your confirmation. Sometimes you have a double bounce, double top, triple bottoms. But this is where we're gonna try and come back and retest this zone. As you can see, we have one candle here. Will be multiple touches. It's gonna be multiple candles on this section. Let's find out. Let's see. Hopefully we do this. Let's see. Maybe we consolidate all day in this trend line. Who knows? All right. Who knows? It looks like buyers want to come in. Holy moly. It's going to keep dropping for a little while. I hope it does, Eric. I really hope it does. I ain't stressing that. I really do hope it does. I am not stressing at all. APLD. APLD. I do hope it does. Let's see what APLD does today. APLD. Double bottom on that 200 at moving average. That's very interesting. Ooh, SPY. Ooh, BBAI. Ooh, yucky. Ooh, all right. I'll leave it here for now. This is actually better. Holy shit, BBAI. So that's why I hate putting up the quadrants, because you can't really see my trend lines and the patterns. Wolf. Everything looks like it's selling off. Very, very interesting today. Very interesting. That means IWM is not doing so hot. Wow. Just got out. Erickson just got out and bought a ton of cash secure puts on SoFi. SoFi, thank you for the reminder, by the way. Thank you for that. SoFi has been making headlines. Oh, wait. Wolf coming back to touch this 236, as I mentioned in my video. 236, very important zone. Here we go, 213. Touch it. Boom. Gonna have buyers. Come on. Boom. Go ahead. Touch it. Boom. Go ahead. Touch it. Touch it. Boom. There you go. You touch it. Boom. Wicks. Give me the wicks. There you goes the wick. All right. Now we wait. Reactionary. We wait. See if that's confirmed. Purchase. Boom. Let's turn on the 1 minute so you can see it. Boom. All right. Who's going to win? The Bulls or the Bears? Here we go. Here we go. That's such a Mario moment. Boom. Here we go. Oh, you can always wick down. You can always wick below it. You can always have wicks below the support level. So let's see. Is this going to be the true bounce? Boom. There's your buy order. You put your buy order where your sell is. That's what they do. Boom. Let's see if we can get a nice little green candle. If not, yikes. All right, we're breaking below. That's a significant candle. Break below it. Is it continuation? Question mark. Is it a continuation? Question mark. Ooh. Yikes. Nope. Not a continuation. Not a continuation. Oh, well, continuation to the downside. All right, so looks like we're breaking levels. Yahtzee. So it happens. It happens. All right, so the next. All right, so we're going to turn on the 1 hour, see where the support and resistance is. Looks like you're about to hit your fair value gap here. You have your 250 MA. Acting as a line of support. You're above your 50. Acting as a line of support. Can we hold the 200 MA? Let's see. Let's see. All right, what's SPY doing? How about we start there? Yahtzee. Yahtzee. All right, BBAI. Not doing so hot right now. Not doing so hot right now. SPY. Wolf. This week should be below $7. Will be next month though. Yeah, I can totally see that. I can totally see that, without question. I would not question that at all. I can totally see that. All right, as long as the market sentiment seems to be bearish or showing signs of bearish momentum, for sure, we can totally get there. I am not. And that'll be good for us because we're buying lows and sell at highs. Buying lows and sell at highs, baby. Looks like nothing is... Everything, it looks like it's just pretty much... it's just bearish. Just overall bearish today. That's very, very interesting. Super interesting. What are you guys watching? Give me some tickers to chart, boys. Give me some love. What are you guys looking at? Wow, BBAI is on a free fall. I mentioned it before. Don't be surprised she moves 20% down. That's very, very possible with this ticker. Very, very possible. Very possible. Yahtzee. Bum bum bum. 1 second, guys. Doing something. All right. Ay. BBAI. Continuation. SPY. Looks like so. I've seen this before where she hits tops and then you see resistance line. So very important levels here. Very, very key important levels here. Looks like Wolf. Nah. I don't like it. Do not like that. I do not like that at all. I don't like it. Let's see. Let's see. The 1 minute chart. Oy, ay, ay, oy. All right, what else? What else? God, I really want to get into a trade. Oh, SPY giving back all them gains. Now it's on a downward trend. Yowzer. Yowzer, yowzer. Oh, yeah, let's check on Bull. Yowzers. QBTS. Oof. Double bottom. Look at that. Now we're testing a key support zone. See if we can hold that. Gave back all them gains. Look at that 1 hour market volatility in the opening bell. Important, eh? All right, SPY. Still downward momentum. Still downward momentum. We are seeing market sentiment as a whole. We are seeing a bunch of red companies showing up. Red companies showing up. Red companies, huh? Red companies. APLD coming back down. There is a spit. Oof. If it breaks that trend line that I drew, it's going to be a very, very bad day for this ticker. Very bad day for this ticker. Very, very bad day. Yep. All right. So that's good. All right, we're breaking down. BBAI. Woof. APLD. Wolf. Okay. Seems to me it is a very, very slow start of the day. God, I'm very hungry. I am very much hungry. All right, draw this trend line here on SPY. Clear resistance, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch. Let's go. Looks like everything is coming down. Everything is coming down today. After massive opening rip, the market is now coming back down a bit, at least for the tickers that we have or that we are eyeing. So very interesting. All right, let's see if we can get into a trade. RVYL, APLD, grab DATS, grab 2.5% on the day. Palantir, -8%, nothing crazy. BBAI, 726. TMC, 657. Looks like TMC wants to show a sign of life. Let me see. So SPY now is at a resistance line. That's interesting. That's impressive. Very impressive. RZLV. Ooh, this one's actually been on my watch list for quite some time. Is it showing life? Yeah, you can argue. Nothing crazy. Let me see what the 1 hour is. Hold up. I'm trying to look for a trade today. Looks like it wants to come back and test his golden pocket. Yeah, that's where the trend is. Downward trend. So I'm not going to argue with that trend. Not arguing with the trend. Ow, my eyes. They're burning. Okay. All right, let's see. LYG. TMC. Let's see what the trend looks like. Another one, downward trend, consolidation sideways, not really moving. Is everything peaked? Oh, SLQT, you're already at too high. You're too expensive for me. So I'll wait for the pullback. RVYL, nothing. Wolf, breaking down 236, breaking below this. Look at that, as I mentioned before. Coming back down, breaking below the 236. Look how price candles try to come back and retest the breakout zone on the 1 minute. We come back and back tested it, and then we're breaking down. So that's a good sign. Because now I see we have a scallop formation. So the next level that I want to see Wolf come back down to, if we don't break below this FVG, don't mitigate it. We're below the 50 SMA on the 1 hour. We're below the 50 MA on the 1 hour. So I'm assuming we are going to break into this FVG. You mitigate that at 190. You come back at 174. You mitigate that. Your next obvious zone is 153. And I mentioned that in my video, that this area, 382, is a very important level for meme continuation runs. Okay? For hot stocks. So as long as we break layers, we got this layer. Okay, we're breaking it, we're testing it. All right, we have buyers coming in at this fair value gap. You can always wick below it, but you can't mitigate it, which is right here at this exact zone, which is at a psychological level at what zone? 190. Bingo bango. Okay, so let's see if we can break below that. If we break below that, your next test is right here. Is 170, approximately 174, 73, 74. You start testing it, buy orders start coming in. Will the bears over exceed that? Will the volume of the bears over exceed that? We'll find out. So then if you mitigate that, then the next obvious zone will obviously be the 382. You start breaking past this 165, you're going to come back and test 153. It's very, very clear, defined levels. Okay, we have levels that we observe, we watch. Okay, you're breaking into the fair value gap. Let's see if we can get buyers coming in, respect this zone. If not, you're kind of fucked. Mitigate it, bingo bango, coming back down, and the next zone is 173. Let's see. Oh, baby. Do the locomotion. What are you guys doing? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We buy at lows, we sell at highs. I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see. Wolf. Ooh, wolf. 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 Let me post this in my Discord. I posted in my Discord. Two, 3, 6. In the FEG, 190 is your support. Mitigate it. Next zone, 173. Next zone, 170. Break below, you're 100% gonna get 382. Let's go. All right, I posted on my Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, I provide alerts, I provide education, I provide anything you can imagine. I do it all. Join the Discord, like the video if you're enjoying this type of content. Let's go. All right, so we're now breaking into the fair value gap on the 1 hour. I like to watch the 1 hour. You get a market sentiment, you get a feeling of where the market's trending to, especially if you're scalping or intraday trading. So on the 30-minute, you're the 100 MA. On the 15-minute, you're below you were touching that 200 moving average on the 15-minute. On the 5-minute, you're below all your SMAs, and you also left the fair value gap. More than likely, if it doesn't break above that, that's a rejection. That's a no. And then on the 1 minute, you are also now trying to survive on the 5 SMA. But I doubt we're gonna see any momentum to the upside. I mean, I'd be surprised if we did, but right now the trend is so much on the bear side right now. It looks so bearish. It's kind of worrying me. Psych. It's not worrying me. It's actually making me excited. BBAI descending inverted scallops in play. Inverted scallops in play. So now we're seeing a descending scallop in play. So we went from inverted to descending. These are continuation patterns to the downside. You have this inverted scallop, boom, and then you form J's, calling a descending scallop. And this is where you either break this level here, this resistance line, for continuation up, or you continuation down. Patterns become other patterns. One specific pattern makes other patterns. Okay, so right now in the 1 minute, we're above the 5 SMA. Can we break above the 10? Then you turn on your 5. What is the 5 telling you? Well, we haven't touched the 5 yet, SMA. So we're above, deep into the bear zone. Do we have divergences? No. So it's just deep into the bear zone. You're gonna have your little bullish candles, potential choppiness sideways, but we need to show some sort of strength to the upside. BBAI absolutely getting hammered, but I said that in my video yesterday. If you guys watched it, you guys would know that the retracement was coming, because I said wicks tell you a story. I said that yesterday. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? That's the real question. Did you watch the video? I gave you guys the signs. I gave you guys the signs. Did you watch it? If not, go ahead and check it out. Okay? Go ahead and check it out. I am still waiting for a position here. I'm still waiting for a trade. There's nothing in the market giving me some... Well, I guess because I'm so concentrated on these 4 quadrants, it's mostly for you guys. I can't really target anything that piques my interest. So I guess for the sake of viewers, I'm going to keep focusing on these 4 tickers or 3 tickers for now until you guys give me some tickers to chart. Recommend me any other tickers to look at. Guys, give me the love. Give me the love. All right. Let's see. Looks like Wolf trying to break out of the descending channel. We got to break above 207. Break above 207 and then sit above that 20 SMA, and that'll break out this descending structure. All right, let's see. Not financial advice. Make sure you guys know that. I have to put that there. All right, Wolf. They won't let that thing run today. Time for a pivot, but that's healthy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we have a new member on the Discord. Let's go, because I want to see how much you day trading. A little reason, because I want to see how much you day trading. All right, little reason. I see you. Let's go. We got a new member. Welcome to the Discord, homie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's actually get this going, baby. All right, Wolf. 236, not so much. I don't like this on the 5 minute. I don't like this on the 5 minute. All right, let's see the broad market sentiment. Wolf, 236. We got a candle here. Breaking above it, test it. Will it be a continuation to the downside or to the upside? Let's find out. APLD. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. APLD. Let's go back into our big boy patterns. Big boy chart. Let's see if it's breaking below this pattern, this descending triangle. All right. We did say that we have levels here. So we break below this descending triangle. We're going to see a very bullish engulfing candle. And then the next test is the 909. We break below this. We touch the 909. We will see reactions, buyers stepping in. And then we'll see if it's going to be a bull or bear turnover. Will it be continuation bear side? Or will it be a new turn of events to the bull side? Let's find out. We're still trying to sustain this trend line here on the daily. We're still trying to sustain it. You can wick below it, but if you start breaking huge engulfing candles and then a body candle the following day, and that trend is officially over. That trend is officially, we can now break below. Actually, you can still technically have long wicks the next following day, or this day. Let's say we have a huge engulfing candle breaking down, right? And then we back test this 50 SMA. On the next day, you're going to see what you see here on this candle right here. You're going to see a wick. Okay, a wick. Okay, so in theory, we got to bounce off this 50 SMA. So we can break below it, but bounce right back it, and then show us a continuation candle inside this descending triangle. When you do reach apex, this is called the apex. Apex. This is going to be a critical point here. And you'll know it whether we have huge candles down or huge candles up here. If that makes sense. Okay? There's so much to remember when you're day trading. You can't remember it all. So, a lot to consider. Whoops. A lot to consider. APLD, APLD, APLD. All right, BBAI. All right, let's go look at something. Fucking QBTS, Wolf. All right, let's just leave it here for now. I think I might get popcorn for some snacks. Might get popcorn for some snacks. SLQT coming back from this high. Ooh, looks like a hanging man at the impulse. Hanging man formation. Hanging man technically is like a hammer. But let's just say this. Hanging man on this candle. You want to see a hanging man is when you have a candle at the impulse, but it looks like, wow, it doesn't even want to draw it. It is a long wick. It's like a body. It's not letting me draw the line, but it's a body. You have the body closing and opening head, and then the long wick at the impulse. So that is a very bearish momentum, or at least the start of a new trend to the bear side. If you have a hanging man at the impulse, very interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh, looks like we're seeing a little bit of signs of bearish momentum in the market. Let me see SPY. Wolf. Oh, Wolf on the 5-minute rejected 236. Came back and retested it. Look at that. Look at these candles using as resistance. We break out, we back test it. Now we failed it. Resistance came back. We tested it. 236 resistance, and now we're consolidating on, or at least it's showing signs of consolidation. Could be a continuation down. Fib levels are a thing. Fib levels are a thing. Look at that. Wolf breaking down. So you start working your way down from up. So you start looking at the higher time frames. 5-minute. Are we above the 5 SMA? No. You're still rejecting. It's using as a line of rejection. Let's see the 15-minute. Huge wicks. So bearish momentum is still intact. Huge candle right below the 236. The more up you go, the more of the market sentiment you see. So we are getting this scallop formation. So scallop formations are showing signs of a continuation move to the downside. So again, I said this in my video, 236. 236. I want this at 236. I keep reiterating it because this is what it took for me to not have more bullish days than bearish days, at least in my bank account. Because you have to repeat yourself. At least for me, I have to repeat myself. I'm probably autistic and I don't even know it yet. I probably am autistic. All right, so look at that. We're seeing sign of some sort of purchasing at this trend line. Buyers stepping in at this trend line. Will it be a continuation? Well, we seem to use this trend line as a support and resistance for APLD. On the 4-hour, we're below the VWAP, not good. 1 hour, we're below the 10 SMA. Now we're testing the 20. We use this trend line as a line of support. Look at the consolidation. Look at the reaction off these candles. Look at this. 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 Come on, man. You don't act. Come on. Come on, man. It's so obvious. So obvious. Super obvious where people are buying and using it as a buy and support level. For, wow, look at that engulfing bearish candle. Wow. Okay. So, wow, you're witnessing live on APLD. Wow, APLD. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we can wick below it. We can wick below it, but these are what is going on? Is the market puking? Hold on, let me see something. Hello? Whoa, whoa, whoa. BBAI also puking. What's going on with SPY? Oh, D. There it is, boys. There it is. There it is. Everything's pulling back. Okay, so something's... All right, where's my quadrants? Jesus freaking Christ. My quadrants are not activating. Dude, this is so annoying. So freaking annoying. Market's puking. Okay, here we go. There it is, boys. SPY's puking, guys. SPY's puking. SPY puking. Blip. Blip, blip, blip. Blip, blip. All right. I might play puts. Actually, let me see some puts. What are the premiums here? What are the premiums? Let's see if we can get into a put position here. Actually, let's see Wolf. I should have played this a little earlier. Trade options. This is 0 DTE. Wow, premiums are actually not that bad. Premiums are actually not that bad. In the money. All right, so we got the 236. We know we want to come back down, test that 382, a dollar. APLD coming down, breaking trend line, BBAI, Wolf. Where's my? This is why I hate the quadrants. Because I can't see my 382. So that means I have to go on the big boy chart. So the 382 is at 153. So premiums in the money are 67. Ooh. I actually like what I see. BBAI breaking levels. Come on, man. I told you guys. Breaking down. Hey, Mayday. I should do probably in the money. Let me see. Wolf premiums. Nah. I should do more short dated calls. Short dated puts. Yeah, I'm gonna do short dated puts. Let's do August 1st. Short dated puts, our premiums are fucking juice. IV is jacked to the tits. IV on puts premium on Wolf right now is at 422 August 1st. August 1st. I'm on the right options chain. Wow. Puts are jacked to the tits, jacked. IV 527%. Premiums. Holy shit. For July. Oh wait, it didn't update. August 1st. Let's do August 1st. 420. So 0 DTE or 522 IV. August 1st, 250. Wow. Wow. In the money. In the money puts are literally jacked. Are fucking jacked. Expiration. Nah. Expiration. Nope. No. Oh, spy. Whoa. Very concerning, guys. I told you. Not so hot. Yes, sir. Spy. Puking. Let's go. Join the Discord, guys. I'm always on top of alerts. Join the Discord. I post patterns, charts, tickers, everything you can fucking imagine. Long term, short term, anything. Join the Discord, like the video. Let's go. Spy is completely vomiting today. Holy shit. You love to see it. Holy shit. You love to see it. Holy moly. Holy cow. Holy freaking cow. Yeah. God damn it. Let me see if I can get a put on Wolf. Center line, below the center line, come back up and get another nice rejection here. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm gonna trade Wolf. I'm gonna buy a put for July 11th. Oh wait, I thought today was July 11th. What the fuck is wrong with me? In the money. Wow, implied volatility is jacked right now. We're breaking below it. 160. Actually, premiums are not so bad. 197. So where is the 382? Fucking hell, I hate it. 153. So 153, I sell. I'm only gonna make $40 on that call, on that put option, on that contract. I really don't want to make fucking $40. What, are you kidding me? That's like fucking Trump change. August 1st, I want to buy some in the money calls. In the money puts. Let's see, trade options. I'm getting used to this options chain. It's so freaking new. All right, let's turn on the quadrants real quick. All right, BBAI not showing signs of life, still inverted scallops. And then we have a descending scallop. Very interesting. Can we break above it? We're above the 10 SMA. That's good to see. Are we seeing divergences? Not so much here on the 1 minute stock. All right, we are seeing a little bit of bearish trends forming on the heat map. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Wolf, continuation down. Wow, 20% down on the day. Very good to see. We knew that was coming. BBAI, another one. Reject this box here, coming back down. So the first line of support I want to start seeing is a 236. Can we get there? Hopefully we can. Because I want to get on BBAI train. I personally want to get into the BBAI train. I would love to get into the BBI train, but I'm not gonna buy at highs. I'm gonna buy at lows, baby. We gotta be patient in this market. We gotta be patient. SPY continuously breaking down. Holy moly. What is going on today? It looks like all them gains that we had in the morning are selling off. Selling off. So very, very interesting. I think bond yields are what's causing this. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you guys think? Holy moly. Holy moly. Wolf coming back to test at 205. Coming back to test at 205, baby. What do you guys see? You guys looking at any tickers that are making some waves up? Shit, I can use some tickers to look at. Some tickers are getting hammered, absolute hammered right now. Wolf is just trying to find life right now. I want to pick up on some popcorn. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I want to get some snacks going. I want to eat some popcorn, to be honest with you. I'm super hungry. All right, let's see. Let's freaking see, boys. Spy actually just has to act nice, and everything else follows. Wait, it took away my. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness, SPY. So we're literally, if we break. Oh God. All right. So from opening bell, if we break below prior opening, that is a very telltale sign we're gonna have a continuation. Did we break below it? Yeah, we are breaking below it. Yep, we are breaking below it. Okay, so the opening bell today was around 622.77. Wow. Yep. That is not good, boys. That is not good. At least for for some folks. Not good. I would suspect a little bit of battle around this range. So let's see if it's gonna hold. All right, come back and test this. Where's my RSI? All right, so we are creating divergences on the 1 minute on SPY. So we're gonna see a nice bullish candle. Come back and probably test 622.83. It's a clear defined resistance zone. At least get a nice bullish candle. Reject it. Get above. Get the RSI above the reversion mean. Test the 622.79. There's your bullish candle because we have divergences. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes you like to have engulfing bullish candles. Come back and test that 622.81, 622.79, and then continuation down, question mark. Let's see. All right, we are below the 5 SMA on the weekly. I mean on the 1 minute. So that's not a good sign. All right, Wolf trying to show life. It is being a warrior. Wolf is being a warrior. BBAI, again, another one trying to show signs of life. RVYL, interesting, 2% on the day. Very, very interesting. Let's see. So Wolf now going sideways, choppy. There is a key resistance. I love watching resistance lines. I love this stuff. Look at that. We're below the POC zone, point of control, off this VRDL indicator. When we break above it, like I've always stated, break above trend lines, break below trend lines. What does price like to do? We like to back test it. That's why there's something called a double top, triple top, or quad tops. Very, very rare you get quads. Very rare, but when they happen, they happen. On larger time frames, they don't happen often. Larger time frames. All right, here we go. POC, Wolf. Above the POC, reactionary, boom, test at 50, question mark, well, 210. Break it, resistance, come back, and let's see if we can continue to the upside. WOLF. WOLF, baby! Come on, what tickets are you guys looking at? I'm working today. I'm working, baby. I'm working hard, long and hard. Ayo. Ayo. Let's go. Alright, BBAI above the PLC zone. Is it a fake out breakout? Shit, I can actually get into a trade like this, but is SPY showing signs of life? Could be a fake out breakout. Boom, 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 boom. Fake out breakout. BBAI above the SMAs, all 20 of them. That's good. That's very good. But if SPY don't act nice, BBAI also ain't gonna act nice. This is actually not a bad position. You can actually start DCAing, not financial advice. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. God damn it, I am so hungry right now. I am so hungry. I am not falling for that. I'm not falling for that candle. I'm waiting patiently, patience. The market will give you wins when you be patient. I don't trust this candle. Could be a fake out breakout. Not in love. I'm not in love with it. Not yet. Not in love with it yet. Not in love with that. I'm not marrying that. Showing signs of life. Showing signs of life. Showing signs of life. That's a 1% trade right there. That's beautiful. All right, see if we can break out that 722. 722. Will that be a key resistance? Bum, bum, bum. RSI is above the center line. Love it. Love it. All right, let's see if SPY wants to act nice. Come on, SPY. Act nice. Act nice. We are breaking into this heavy liquidity node here at the VRDL. All right, clear sign of resistance to 720. That's a great psychological resistance line. All right, can we break above it, engulfing candle, then come back and retest it? And then that's going to be your little confirmation that the trend to the down is reversing for the short time. All right, boom. Okay, that's not bad. We still got to. That's okay. That's okay. You're testing it. You're testing it. Use supports. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. There you go. Boom. All right. There it is. All right. So SPY. Ooh, APLD. Ooh, UZ. APLD. Looks like it's also trying to break out. Trying to break out. Fake out, breakout, question mark. Don't get bull trapped. Get some popcorn. Hector Batista, yes, you are right. I do need some popcorn. Let me go get my popcorn. I do need popcorn. Hector Batista, thank you. Thank you for that. I am hungry. This is the best snack to have for diet. Any other tickets you guys want me to take a look at? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Wolf can't seem to break above the 207. Can't break above the 207. We can't get body candles above the 207. Look at this fake out breakout, guys. You would have been bull trapped. If this is a continuation, if this is a rejection the second time, you would have been bull trapped. Boom. Oh my God, it's going up. Boom. Rejection. Boom. Come back and test it. Is it a full rejection? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SPY. Uh-oh. SPY. All right, we have bullish divergences. Ow. How about Bitcoin like Mara? There you go. Recommendations. I love it. Give me 1 second. I'll take a look at it. SPY's at a critical point right now. I just want to take a look at SPY real quick. We are seeing bearish divergence. I mean, not bearish, bullish divergences deep into the bear zone. So we're watching this real quick. It's a make or break moment for SPY. Give me 1 second. I just want to see either a huge engulfing bearish candle or a huge engulfing bullish candle. Let's see if SPY can at least touch the 5 SMA, which it is. Can we continue above it? Here we go. Here we go. It's fighting for its life right now. SPY is fighting for its freaking life right now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 I'm going to Maryland right now. This is so good. Alright, Mara. Whoa! Where have I seen this before? Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I drew this many months ago. Wow, this was a long time ago. Very interesting. Alright, hold up. Alright, we have the bottom. Where do I have my fib levels here? Alright, so I drew this many months ago, so I have to delete everything. Because so many things had happened back in the day. And you don't want to be biased. Alright, so let's go ahead and redraw this. So, first thing I like to do is take a fib level from the top to the low. From your macro. This is how you break down the story. You guys are witnessing this live. For all you scammers that are watching me that don't like my videos, if you're going to take my charts, at least learn something today. I don't want to say the word because you scammers are watching my videos and stealing my charts because I see you guys on Twitter. But anyway, you take it from the top to the low. You're breaking down the story. Alright? You start breaking down your story. So you draw fib levels from top to low. Easy. Step 1. Step 2, make sure everything's in line. Do you see confluences, rejections, support? Make sure your candle and fib levels are correct. Boom. Alright, step 2, you watch the weekly. Step 2 is watch the weekly now. Alright? Alright, what is the weekly telling you? Well, it's been consolidating for literally months. Literally months. Sideways chop. So now your range is resistance support here. Very, very easy. This thing is very easy to play. Super easy. Because I just see sidewayness. This has been consolidating sideways. This is absolutely not making any moves up or down. It's just been choppy. Choppy sideways for literally months. So if I was an investor, I'd be fucking pissed, to be honest with you. Alright, this is your box, your battle box, I like to call it. Okay, there's a key resistance and support level. Here, let me move this up a little bit more. Alright, where is key support level? Here. Multiple candles here. Boom. Alright, this is your battle box. Bears and bulls are fighting in this box. Not so hot. Alright, I'm drawing this here, but I'm going to take it off because I like to see a cleaner picture. And then you notice, look at your 0.65 Fibonacci level. Look at this yellow bar here on the weekly. Notice how price used it as support and resistance. Resistance, support, support, resistance. We try to break out. Resistance, support, resistance, support, support, resistance. So, confluence. So if we were to come back out, your test is 1847. Where is it at now? 1761. So after so many weeks of consolidating and making higher lows, if we come back and test this 0.618, well, if you look from prior history, do we have resistance supports? Well, it seemed to be a rejection. We tried it to support, rejection, support, rejection, support, rejection. So we know that this 0.65 is a very, very key resistance line. Let's turn on to the daily so you can see it more clear. You see smaller candles. Look, resistance, resistance, resistance. So you see it clear. So we know 6.65 is the next resistance level. This thing has been making higher lows for quite some time here at April lows. If you bought this here, 75% on the move up. But it's been on the broad spectrum on the weekly. It's just been sideways. It's just coming back from history lows from 2023. Now you're just coming back up, and then your peak high was at 35 bucks. So I mean, this is actually like a good swing trade. This is actually a good swing trade. But I don't know why it's been making lower highs, which is not good. Let me see something. Lower highs. All right, there's that ray. 1, 2, 3. Lower highs. All right, so I also see another right here. Peak here. You can argue. You can argue that. We have one touch here. This ain't confirmed. But notice this trend line, multiple candles rejection here, multiple candles, and then you had this impulse here. So it looks like, let me get rid of this so you can see it clear. Looks like we broke out and then we retested, and it's showing signs of life on the weekly. It potentially can come back down and confirm that this trend line was a breakout. Let's see daily. Yep. All right. So on the daily, we did retested it here. You see that beautiful wick candle? Retested it, and then you have your 5 SMA, you have your VWAP 200. So we are showing signs of life. But you see this wick here? Can we break out of this resistance zone? Let me just look left. Let me draw my box. In terms of the micro perspective, I like to draw boxes. Drawing boxes, boom. We look left. We look at that body candle rejection, then we wicked it, right? So let me just do this. To the left, all right. We see that here, boom, boom, boom. All right, well, we had a candle rejection here. We had a candle rejection here. And you also use it as support. So, okay, so I know that's confluence. Bingo, bango. All right, so I know, looking at this chart, that this is a key resistance line. And then the next one up is 1847 at the 0.65. So can we break above this key resistance line? Well, right now we are obviously having a down day, but your support is obviously at 1738. Look at the support candle here. Look at the rejection here. So this is a key level area for the next support. And you have your 5 SMA daily supporting that as well. So this is if I was looking at this, I would be like, okay, well, candle here, support, rejection, 5 SMA and above VWAP on the daily. So right now there's a key level right here, 1738. So if we were to come back down, 1738 would be a potential bounce to a continuation upside. I do like how we are making higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now you are in a key resistance zone. So can we fight and break above this box? Question mark, hit that 0.65, your ultimate battle, break above this 0.65 so you can make higher highs. So Mara's looking good in terms of the short term. On the broad spectrum of things, if you notice on the monthly, look at Mara, what it's been doing overall. Okay, overall, this battle box has just been in a range. Now, obviously, you can swing trade this because this is huge percentage gains from up and down. Look at that, it's 120%. Okay, it's 120%. So, is this company actually showing revenue growth? Let me see here. Oh, we had a negative growth here. Is this a Bitcoin move? Oh, okay, so this is Bitcoin moves. Okay, yeah. So just keep in mind looking at this thing. That box, snap it, clip it, take a picture of it. Oh my God, SPY. Oh Lord, SPY breaking down. So the overall market will break down with SPY. Coming back to this. Holy shit, Wolf. Don't get bull trapped, guys. Don't get bull trapped. Don't get bull trapped. Oh my God. SPY? Is SPY getting back all them gains? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, this is very concerning because SPY is now deep into the bull zone for quite some time on the 1 minute chart. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. You're creating divergences, not even divergences on the bear side. That's not good. No. Not good. Not good at all. Can I get into any position today? What's up, chat? Like the video, guys. Like the video. Join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. It's fun. It's free. And I'm always active. Let's go. Thanks again, Batista, for the reminder. Thank you, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I love the RSI to see on SPY. I love watching this. For those of you that don't know, RSI is the Relative Strength Index. It is the #1 indicator across the market, in my opinion. In my opinion. So it's better for a swing trade, thanks. Yeah. I'm not sure what the story is with Mara, but in terms of swing trade, it's a great swing trade. I like what it's doing, but it just hasn't been making any significant moves up or down. It's just been like consolidating in a range on the micro frames. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go. Snacking in, guys. Hey, for the scammers that are stealing my my chart and posting it on Twitter, like the video, you scums. I know you guys know who you are. I saw one yesterday on Twitter. You scums. Losers. You guys can't even work. You guys can't even work hard. You guys want to steal other people's content. Losers. Whatever God you believe in, you guys are absolutely doing wrong, stealing people's content. Scammers. I don't know if your God allows that. Scammers. So angry. Content creators work so hard to get to where they're at, and even have the balls to create channels and YouTubes. They put themselves every day in vulnerable positions, and you guys just want to steal their content. Steal their content and claim it your own. Scammers. Pieces of you know what. Oh wait, I have SPY already. On the top left. Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? Oh no, this Big Bear. Okay, this is Big Bear AI. Okay. I must be crazy. I'm bugging. APLD. Guys, if you're trying to long this market, it's not looking too hot. It's not looking hot. Any other tickets you guys want me to take a look at? Let's go. Any other tickers? Wow, I am so hungry. Holy moly. I was hungry for a hot minute. Uh-oh, Wolf breaking down. Break this trend line. I mean, that's not good. That's not good business. Break this trend line, and that's not good business. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 5 SMA. You're not even below. You're below all your moving averages. I mean, SMAs. Holy shit. Look at the 5-minute. Not good. Not good. All right, here we go. Wolf. Not good. Wolf. Wolf, not good. Uh-oh. Is SPY bearish today? No. They're still green. Uh-oh. Very interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, talk to me. I'm just having a snack. Having a snack, watching Spy. It's so good. Alright, let's see what market trends. Wow, dividend stocks are absolutely dying. Hood up 93. Excuse me. Hood up 2.3%. RVYL 1.1. RUM 1.2 negative down 1.28. LAES negative 2.7. LAC negative 3.8. GME flat. Wow, that's interesting. Actually, let me go put up GME real quick. Ooh, BBAI. BBAI. Yeah, that's very interesting. Can it hold that POC line? BBAI on the 5 minute. Uh-oh. Guys. Guys. I don't like what BBI is doing. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna show you guys right now. 1 second. Here we go. BBAI is potentially forming a bear flag arena. Now, obviously, we still have time. Oh my god. But we really gotta see if we can break out of this. Alright. We broke up, back tested. Alright, here we go. 5 MA, 10 MA. Come on, give me that confirmation. Sit above that 10 SMA, baby, on the 5 minute. Let's see. Alright, obviously that's a reactionary candle off a pattern. Trend. Off a pattern, trend. Let's see. Off a pattern, trend. Multiple candles here too. Right there. We can just draw it right there. Boom. Alright, so that's like a wedge. That's like a wedge. I'll leave that there. It's a shitty ascending wedge. It's never perfect. It's never picture perfect. It's never picture perfect. Alright, here we go. We are seeing signs of life on BBAI. That's good. What is SPY doing? Alright, SPY is showing a little bit of bullish momentum. It's just doing what it's supposed to do. But it could be it's just finding mean reversion. The RSI is just trying to... Actually, no. It wasn't really deep into the bear zone. Not a mean reversion. Holding above the 20 SMA. Has engulfing candle-ish above the 5 and then the 10, and now we're above the 20. We just tested the center line on SPY. Now either reject or break above it. Let's see. Looks like Looks like it's rejecting. Still have 40 seconds left. BBAI though. BBAI. God damn it. Now my thing's not working. So trend line. Resistance. I had it drawn on my other. It's on a channel wedge-ish. Let's see if SPY acts can continue to act nice for us. Hood 2.4%. We are hitting a key level on BBAI. We are hitting a key level on BBAI. Let's see if we can break above this PLC zone and have some candles forming. God, I'm being such a fat guy right now. Having popcorn. So BBAI resisting again. But it doesn't mean shit. Just another rejection. We don't want to have multiple rejections. Look at this trend line it's respecting, okay? Good so far. We don't want this choppiness. We want to break above it. We also want SPY to act nice. Whoa. Whoa. If it breaks this trend line, you should see a very significant candles, upside or downside. So in this case, downside. Let's see. Uh-oh. SPY. SPY not breaking above the RSI, so that's not good. That's not good. APLD coming down, breaking up. Let's see. Grab. Barcoding. That's interesting. Haven't seen that in a while. Hood. Up 2% on the day. What the hell did I click? KHC. Not sure what the hell that happened. SES. Interesting. Uh-oh. SPY. Descending scalp. Failed to break above 622. Clean resistance. Uh-oh. Not good. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. And not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is. There it is. Rejection off that center line on RSI in the 1 minute. SPY. Now you're below the 10, 20, and 5 SMAs. Back testing that breakout, or at least the trend line here on this PLC zone, point of control. Your volume node is key liquidity area. So you break below that, and bingo, bango, goodbye. Bingo, bango, goodbye. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Breaking below it. Breaking below it. It's fighting. Buy orders are coming in. Boom, boom. Will it sustain itself? Boom, boom. Oh, BBAI trying to break out of this formation, and it wants to. It wants it. Oh, shit. BBAI. Ooh. BBI. Wow. Now on this trend line. Rejection. But it is making higher lows. BBI making higher lows. Very important. Very important. APLD, another one. Higher low, higher low. Higher high, higher low. I see, is it sustainable? This is like a key critical point for SPY right now. Key critical point. I do like how we're making higher lows on BBAI. I do love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So far, so good. Okay, SPY. Acting nice. Oh! Alright, BBI. Holding off the support level. Do not break the support. There you go. There you go, support. You're going to have the wicks. You can have wicks below it, but you can't have a body candle below the trend line. So, very important for BBI to continue this trend line that it's following. Very important. I think we're hitting, it's in a channel. It's in a channel, looking good thus far. Looking good thus far. Uh-oh. Alright, it's hitting key resistance again. But it's got to break above this one. 719 seems to be an important spot. Mmm. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I do like what I see on BBA, yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on SPY though. Because SPY can completely just catapult everything to the downside. SPY is literally fighting for its life right now. If SPY breaks, everything else breaks. So I'm just keeping an eye on this bottom left quadrant here. Keep an eye on this bottom left quadrant because everything that we just gained. Oh, BBAI, you can have wicks below, but don't have body candles breaking below that trend line. You can do that, but don't have body candles breaking below the trend line. We don't want that off this trend line. Very important. Alright, I'm done being fat. Alright guys, I'm done being fat. Alright, we're good. Uh-oh, SPY. Again. PLC zone. Center line. Oh god, it's breaking below it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, so. Uh-oh. Alright, we're breaking below this trend line BBAI. Can we get back in it? Can we get back in it? Uh-oh. Alright, SPY, not looking hot right now. It can literally give back everything that we worked hard on the upside can be given right back. Alright, looks like BBI holding above this trend line. Holding. It's holding. It's holding. It's fighting for its life right now. BBAI is fighting for its life right now. Completely fighting for its life right now. Alright, if that closes, we can officially... Yeah, I'm going to leave that trend line going in there. I'm just going to leave it in there. Could be a fake out, breakout. Let's see what happens. SPY just has to act nice with us. Alright. A key rejection zone here at the 720. Let's see if we can break out of the 720 zone. Let's go. Looks like we are consolidating. Nah, not consolidation. We're still making higher highs, higher lows. Come on, baby. APLD. Oh, no, that's SES. Whoops. That's not APLD. What is APLD? Let me turn on Wolf. What the hell am I doing? Why is it not SES? Here we go. Wolf. All right, so we are making lower highs. So that's not, at least for the continuation. Ooh. We are in a rectangle top. Or actually rectangle bottom here. So Wolf is now showcasing me a rectangle formation. We have this high. Watch this. We have this trend line support. What the fuck? So we have a support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, support. And now we're testing a resistance line. So this is somewhat of a rectangle bottom. Look at that, rectangle bottom. Easy. Now it's obviously making lower highs. That's not good because then the trend is still bearish, but we are finding support at 197. We break that, then good luck. So, uh-oh, SPY breaking down on the RSI off this moving average. So, be careful. Oh shit, there you go. What did I say on BBAI? Don't break below this trend line because then you're going to have significant candles. And look at that, we're seeing significant bearish candles, okay? That's a huge engulfing bearish candle printing, okay? So now this trend line is fully negated because it broke out of this potential bear flag. Let me see if it's a bear flag on the 5-minute. Yeah, it was like a wedge. Yep. Yep, it was like a rising wedge. Yep. It was a rising wedge. That was a bear flag on the 5 minute on BBAI. So, yikes, boozy, yikesy, yikesy, yikesy. That's a rising wedge. Okay, you're never gonna have perfect fucking picture patterns, but you draw trend lines to see potential resistance and support on certain tickers. SPY absolutely getting fucking vomiting. Whoops. Why did that do that? Guys, join the Discord. Like my video. If you guys like this content, just like it. I provide alerts on my Discord. I provide non-stop tickers on Discord. I am like a fucking machine. I am a machine on Discord. I stay posting stuff. I'm like addicted to it. I love this job. I love providing support. So on BBI on the 5 minute rising wedge formation has been validated. We broke down this trend line. So we're going to see if we can draw a new trend line or new support and resistance. New patterns form. One pattern formed, you nullify it or you accept it, and then you move on to the next pattern. There's always patterns after patterns after patterns. This is a non-stop continuum. 5 minute on the RSI. Is this a divergence? No. You can argue. Yeah, it's a mini one. It's a shitty one on the 5 minute. Let's see in the 1 minute. Trendy. SPY looking trendy today. It's just going down, down, and down. We have the support level at 621.25. You break that, that's pretty pukey to me. All right, Wolf. Coming back to this key resistance zone, but I suspect it should probably reject. We have the 200 MA. Can it break above it? We have key resistance line here. Key resistance line here. Boom. You had candles trying to fight for its life, but never really broke out of it. Let's see, can we break above or below it? Let's go, Wolf. Come on, baby. SPY. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Break. Oh, pukey. Lit. Pukey. There it is. SPY. Double bottom breakdown. 5 minute. Is this on the 1 minute or 5 minute? Oh, yeah, I'm on the 1 minute. All right. Price wants to come back and retest, and then you confirm that breakdown trend. Pukey. This is divergence though on SPY, so it wasn't that strong enough. That's impressive on the 1 minute. But you see divergence is always on the 1 minute. All right, Wolf trying to break out. Wolf wants it though. Pukey rejection. Yep, rejection so far looking not good on Wolf. Rejection again. That's one top, two top, three. 3 candles, rejection. If it doesn't hold, yep, selling off. Okay, there we go. Let's go. All right, so we had a bear flag on bull, a BBAI, excuse me, rejection. That bear flag, that rising wedge was accepted. Next, Wolf, rejection here. Multiple rejections at this pivotal top here. Demonstration mode. So we see 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, 4 top rejections. And you're getting fucking possibly tweezer tops here as well. Let me see. Oh my goodness, look at this engulfing. Look at that candle. Yep. And then SPY also acting not so nice today. So everything that we gave, pretty much the market just giving back all the gains. Just giving back all the gains. Giving back all the gains. Unfortunately, it's so sad. So sad. Everything that we worked hard for, going back straight into the garbage. Yahtzee. All right, let's see what the market. Let me see my overall. Market. Grab up a couple percentages here. Grab up a couple percent. Wolf is just trying to break out of this trend line. Can't. SPY. Oh my goodness. SPY. Another rejection off this. Coming back up and retest that breakdown. Yikes. All right. Yikes. All right. Wolf. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the market. RVYL up 1%. SLQT. That's gonna be on my watch list tomorrow, actually. IWM. So IWM follows SPY and SPY follows the IWM. So IWM is obviously puking. I don't have IWM because SPY is like the Papa Bear. SPY is the Papa Bear, but IWM and SPY go hand in hand. So I'm just keep an eye on SPY. And it's continuation down. SPY, RSI retraction, question mark off that moving average, which is your 5 SMA. Wolf, scalloping, or will it find support at that 10 SMA? Let's see. We had triple top rejection. Oh, whoa, that was a huge candle. That was a huge buy order that just came in. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Wait, something just happened. Whoa. Dude, did you guys see that? Bro. Whoa, that was huge volume that just stepped in. What was that candle? What the hell? Did you guys see that? Or am I the only one? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, that volume candle, that candle was very significant. So, I suspect that we should start seeing breakout above this trend line. I suspect that candle was very significant. I literally saw like an impulse candle happen on Wolf. Dude, there was like a huge impulse candle I saw on Wolf. That was very, very weird. Holy shit, a huge order just came in. Huge order came in. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if we break out. Yeah, that was a huge order that just came in. Very impressive. Shit, I might take a position. I think we're going to break out. This candle right here did something. A huge volume came in. Huge volume. There it is. There it is. Whoa, that was a significant buy. That was a significant order. Some order came in and completely just went up. It completely just went up. Like, it just shit, I might actually consider this. Seeing that. What am I doing over here questioning? I know what I saw. That was a crazy move. That was a crazy move up. Seeing what I saw, you bet your cahoots I'm gonna take a nice little interest in that candle. That candle was very, very interesting. Now we're testing VWAP. I wouldn't be surprised if we break above it. Dude, what the hell? That candle, that was not just an ordinary candle. That was not just an ordinary candle. I know what the fuck I saw. I know what I saw. That candle was absolutely fucking crazy. Shit, if I can make a couple bucks off that candle, I'm gonna do it. Alright, we're above VWAP. Let's see, we're above VWAP. We're testing VWAP, and SPY is looking pretty, at least short term, showing some interest to the bull side. Dude, that candle, super bullish. I haven't seen. I know those candles. I know those candles. That means a huge buy order came in. Huge buy order came in and fucking jacked the price up. I might actually do another order in here. That was, I'm gonna react to that candle. Okay. I'm gonna react to that candle. I'm trusting my gut. I'm trusting my gut. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum, bam, bam. Alright, let's see. We got APLD. APLD coming in, double top. Ooh. Double bottom. We got BBAI showing some sort of life here. At least we're consolidating. Ooh, BBAI is getting some love down here. I like what I see though. Alright, SPY is acting pretty nicely. SPY is acting nicely. So let's see. Let's see. I'm getting a text message here. Let's see. Uh-oh, SPY, another. We are in a trend on SPY, though. Look, we are making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So you just got to be nice here. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Boom, boom, boom. Break, break, break. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Just got to act nice. Act nice, baby. Oh, love. All right, SPY, come on. Show us a God candle. Show us a God candle. Ooh, SPY is showing us a nice godly, not godly, but it's showing us some sort of momentum to the upside. So I like that. So we're above the center line. That's good. That's good. That's a good sign. Healthy sign up. Nothing crazy, but it is healthy. BBAI, if you had to take a small shit, I actually might consider a position here. BBAI. This is piquing my interest right now. Because we did had a bounce at 697. Oh, look at that candle, huh? Look at that, huh? Look at that. Boom, huh? Super risky where we are now. But BBAI. I do like what I see here on BBAI. Huh. What is my intuition telling me? Is my intuition telling me to step away? Or to fight a good fight? Bum, bum. Oh, there's a mosquito. There's a mosquito. Let me see if I can fucking grab it. No. No grab. No grab. There you go. Wolf breaking out above the VWAP. Will it be a continuation? Boom. 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 Oof. Rejection. 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 APLD. Trying to fight for its life. APLD. Wolf is the only thing that wants to come back up. Wolf is just trying to find... oh yeah, we're going to break out. Yep. Long and behold. We're going to break out. There you go. Boom. Wolfie. Wolfie. 69 million on the day. 69 million. 69 million in volume on Wolf. So, very impressive to see. APLD also trying to find life. Wow, SPY making a ripper. Making a ripper. Ooh, very engulfing. Very, very engulfing candle on SPY. So let's see if we can continue that momentum. All right, Wolf. We need to sustain above the VWAP. Looking good so far. Just need more volume coming in. I think we're going to get it. There it is. Boom. Broke above it. Test that 200 MA. Boom. 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 Two. Boom. Boom. Rejection. Get your nice little shares. Take your shares off. No. Actually, your buys are coming in. Boom. Lord. Boom. 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 We're above VWAP. F5 SMA. Let's go. Boom, baby. Boom. All right. Now you're above the 200. 1 minute. Boom. All right, so this is where you start considering your position. A lot of volume is coming in. Lots and lots of volume. This is what I love. This is what I love to see. Can we see another God candle? Boom. Stairway to steps to heaven. So what I like about it, most importantly, is that we're above the 5 SMA and we're above the 10. So typically when we see these kind of support levels here, you use them as your support. So we want to see more of these stair steps. We want to see more of that stair steps formation. So as long as we keep using the 5 or 10 as support levels, That's a good sign. We got to break above this 220. Seems to be a key resistance here. So we have the 5, we have the 200. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right, let's continue. Got the fair value gap. We'll mitigate it. Show us the mitigation. Let's go. Show us the mitigation, bitch. Show us the mitigation. Show us the mitigation. There it is. So far, so good. I ain't stressing. So far, so good. BBAI showing life. I'm trying to break out of this resistance line. Hey, BBAI. BBAI. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking out, breaking out. Yada, yada, yada. Is it? Wolf. Definitely showing signs of life right now. Oh, yeah. Wolf, 100% showing signs of life. I like what I see though. A lot of volume is coming in. SPY now on a downward trend. Now SPY on a downward trend. So sad. At least for short term. So we have resistance here. So this is how you get fucking burnt if you don't draw trend lines. Boom. Looks like a 3-line bearish strike is forming on SPY. It looks like it. Not confirmed yet, but we'll see. Wolf. Above the 5 SMA. Will it hold? Will it hold? Will it hold? Wolf. So interesting to see this thing move. So interesting. So interesting. All right, we are making strides here. Look at that rejection. Look at this trend line. Okay, so BBAI coming back down. Pukey. Yikes! What happened here? Well, that's interesting. Wolf. All right, so breaking above the 10, below, excuse me, and there you go. There you go. Spy, be nice to me. You not so nice to me. What are you guys doing? Talk to me. I will be up for another 30 minutes, and then I will go to the gym. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see what the stream overall feels like. Oh my goodness, BBAI. Fake out breakout. Don't get caught up on that. Do not get caught up on fake out breakouts. Oh wow, 5-minute BBAI. So still looks a little bearish. Nice little bearish flag formation still forming. Wolfie. Wait, is this Wolf? Yeah, that is Wolf. Another engulfing. What is this? The hell is this? That's a crazy text message. I'm gonna ignore that. All right, let's see what's happening. Wolf saw support at that 10 SMA. Will it sustain itself? As long as SPY acts nice, we are going to consider we're going to consider that as a yes. Oh boy, BBAI. in this PLC zone. At least it's respecting this PLC zone, which is good. Wow, it went all the way to 696. That was like a crazy buy order that came in. Let me see. Was that where the macro 236 was? This is why I hate the quadrants. So that was a 3% swing up. That was a 3% swing up. Wolf is also showing signs of a scalp, showing signs of life. So that's really good to see. That is really, really good to see. You're above the VWAP. All right, but look, SPY overall is now forming a scalp as well. So you just got to sustain this. Let me see what my YouTube is going on right now. Wow. Wow, love it. You love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go. Let's work. Wow. Wolf showing signs of life. Very interesting. This is very interesting on Wolf. I'm not gonna lie. Let me put up Wolf on the big boy chart. Okay, so the 236 was the bounce, question mark. It seems to me that the 236 was an interesting bounce. Okay. Did wick below the 194, 213. 1 hour. 213 was holding on that 236 for so long. Okay, so long. All right, looks like it wants to continue. It looks like it wants to continue. That is crazy. That is crazy. Very, very interesting. Come back. I think it's gonna meme again. We're above the 236 VWAP and now you're holding up the 5 SMA. That is very interesting. Let's see what the market sentiment feels like. All right, as long as SPY acts nice, this run can really be nice. Wow. Huh. Okay, let's see. We have 30 minutes left. 30 minutos left, and then I'm gonna shut the stream off. I'm just gonna stay till 12. I gotta work out, do some grocery shopping, yada yada yada. All right, market is a little bit neutral. Heat map. SLQT. Very interesting ticker. Wolf. I gotta hand it to you. That was a impressive order that came in on that candle. That was an impressive order. It's holding up the line right now. 5 minute. Oh shit, I forgot about bull. Let's turn on bull for a second. Bull. What's happening with bull? Oh, continuation down. Oh, what's this? Wall Street bet stocks mostly high pre-bell Wednesday. SoFi down to advance. Wolf speed to decline. What? Why would you write that and then expect the market to sell off that news? Like, it would do the opposite of what you write on your article. You like degenerate. Very, very stupid. Alright, bull. Just sell off. Continuation. Not making waves. Alright, wolf. Oh, looks like a shooting star at the impulse. Let's find out. Huge buy order that came in at 213. We're above it. So that's a good sign. On the 5 minute, you are showing life. Alright, that's a wick response. So let's see. Let's see. Looking good. Wolf is looking good. Woof. Divergence on the 5 minute? No. 15 minutes, excuse me. 15 minutes still looking still bearish, making higher lows, but closing above the 213, the 236, excuse me. On the 4 hour, that's not bad. The 1 hour is not looking bad. The next candle is very critical. Jesus Christ, you didn't even give the 382 the opportunity. You just wanted to close above it. That's crazy. Alright, so you didn't even give this scallop a chance. You just bought it, just wicked it here. So let's see if we can get at least here. But if not, that's crazy. Alright, we are above, or at least surviving that 5 SMA daily. We're like on it right now. It's like literally surviving. We need to close above it. Your RSI is pointing south still. So this is still, it's just a little run up, but the bearish momentum is still in. So you gotta show me signs of confirmation. We're below VWAP on the 4 hour SMA and breaking below the 10. You had touched the 200 moving average, plus you're above the 236. So that's interesting. You cross this moving average. So the bearish sentiment is still in. Bearish sentiment is still in. I would not want to play in that right now. I'll wait for a confirmation. Everything's coming back down. I'm assuming SPY is acting either nice or it's not. Here we go. Yeah, SPY is not acting nice. SPY is not acting nice. Not today. 20 more minutes, excuse me. Like and subscribe, guys. Oops, I forgot to put the dryers. Loaded. Alright, let's see. Oh man. APLD, BBAI, Wolf. Wow, that was a nice little swing trade. Ba ba da da ba 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 da da. There would be your line of support right there. 217. Can it break down? Let's find out. SPY resistance at that 622.26. Breaking. Wolf is trying to find 217 as support. I think he'll get it. I think he'll get it. Come on. Higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Push it, bitch. Aww. Sucks. It sucks. Oh no, breaking down VWAP. Pukey. Very pukey. Alright. 12 minutes. Let's go through the list. Actually, this company's very interesting. Seems to me it sells off every morning. Sell off. Not this morning. Oof. Could be that support that you wanted. That 236. There it is. Boom. Ah, man. Will it break below it? Plus you have your 50 SMA rolling with that 236. RSI. Don't break it. There it is. Boom. Wow, what a buy. What a buy order that came in. I love that. That looks good. But will it hold? Market still neutral. Neither bull, neither bear. Neither bull, neither bear. Bomb. All right, APLD. What is APLD doing? All right, so we're like on that trend line. Not showing us any life. Not showing us any life at all. Bull. Very surprising that it's not pushing up the way it did yesterday. Yesterday was just on a rip, and then it came back down. But why we're not seeing orders come in? That's interesting. Bull is very interesting. What the hell happened here? Oh, look at that. Yeah, alright, so it's breaking below the 0.5. Oof. 231. 231. APLD holding 916 firmly. It's holding it. It's holding it. It just doesn't want to break 916. That's gonna be. So let's make a new lower low. Ooh, wolf. Holding the line 236 right on that. Right on that 236. And oh, another wick. Ooh. Ooh, SLQT breaking. What's the story with this one again? Why did I like this one? Oh yeah, gapped up. It's like an insurance company for like the elderly. Oh yeah, and it had like a massive harmonic here on the daily above the 236. We broke the 382 macro, so off this candle through 382, excuse me, off this micro fill level. So looks like we're finding support here at the 236, 213. Interesting. BBAI breaking below the SMAs. Can't find life off this bear rising wedge flag. Woo! All right, SPY's showing signs of life. So, whoa, APLD, whoa, APLD, wow. Okay. APLD. Let me see something. It's still showing lower highs. So, be careful with that. Lower high. Alright, we'll break that. Significant candle. Is it going to sustain itself? Let's see. Oh shit. Actually might sustain itself. 922. Come on, baby. RSI. Come back and test it. Multiple candles. Boom, boom, boom. You raised the bar 920. So come back, test it. As long as SPY acts nice. Alright, I'm about to. Oof, I gotta go for a workout. Alright, APLD. Is it gonna act nice? Are you going to act nice? APLD with an engulfing candle. SPY also trying to act nice. Wow, breakout. Interesting. Whoa. SPY. APLD also showing signs of life right now. Very interesting. Let's go put her up on the big boy chart. No? Okay. Everything seems flat. It's all flatty. Alright, so let's try to get into this trend line. We kind of wicked below it. If you go on higher time frame, I'm sure it looks like a wick. There it is. Wait. I'm so tired. Alright, so we are reaching apex, so still not giving me that confirmation that I need for reversal. So long way to go, APLD. Long way to go. Long way to go, APLD. Breaking down. Alright, so SPY is also showing signs of a pullback, minor one, nothing crazy. Wolf, okay, so that's a good candle. That's a good candle, that's a good candle. There you go. Sustain this consolidation zone. Now you're above VWAP, above all the SMAs. That's a good sign. Looks like multiple touches. So SPY just needs to act nice. That's all I'm waiting for. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. It was a quick morning today. Like the video, subscribe, and join the Discord. It's all fun. It's all part of the funness. I'm tired and I need to eat and work out. So thank you guys for watching. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m.